Hey everybody, so this is the long-awaited update video, how I came to be a quote-unquote stay-at-home mom for the time being and what it is that I am doing. I'm super excited to share this with you guys. So most of you who have followed me on YouTube for any length of time know that I am a nurse. And I have decided to go back to school to get my nurse practitioner. And so what does that look like? What school am I attending? How are my classes going? Why did I choose nurse practitioner over physician assistant? And those kind of things. I just wanted to answer some of that stuff for you guys today. So yeah, this video has been long awaited and I'm going to be juggling the babies while I make it. So pardon our dust. We're making memories here. And yeah, so let's talk about going back to school to become a nurse practitioner and what led up to that choice for me. And let's get started. Okay, so the baby is in the swing and Abel is watching a cartoon. So I thought I would just sit here and talk with you guys a little bit about nurse practitioner school. And so I made the decision to go back to get my nurse practitioner. It was not really ever a decision for me as far as if I would go back, but it was a decision of when. And honestly, I did not think until the littler ones were older I would be able to do that. However, a new company took over at my previous job, and when they did, in essence, they eliminated my position. So no better time than the present. My husband and I prayed about it, and the doors just swung open wide to be able to start the program. So I decided to go ahead and walk the path and see what it held for me. So I am super excited and proud to say that I am attending an all online program. It will take me a little over 2 years to complete. I already had my associate's degree in nursing, and so I will have about a little over 2 years and I will have my nurse practitioner. I have decided I thought I was going to do the adult gerontological nursing practitioner program, so gerontology, but I decided to go ahead and do the family nurse practitioner, and I can make another video about that. If you guys are interested, comment below and let me know. So you know there are different pathways that you can take as a nurse practitioner, and I've never worked with children. I've always worked with older adults, but I decided to go ahead and do family nurse practitioner. And what that means is it will add one additional semester of schooling into my program, but that's okay. It will just open up the door for me to be able to do other things later if I decide that I was ever inclined to switch, you know, my kind of specialty or my preference of patients to care for. So, like I said, I'm doing the family nurse practitioner, and I chose the school online called South University. And South University so far has been an amazing experience. I'm on my 3rd class as we speak, and it is going very well. And I can also make another video about South University specifically and details about their school and cost and so on. If that's something you'd like to see, comment that below as well. So once again, it's all online. I don't have to go to the campus to complete any of the education, which I really love. Everyone has so far been very nice, has facilitated the transition. I'd never done online schooling before, so they have facilitated the transition very well. The counselor or academic advisor that I have been working with, her name is Val. She's amazing. She's been super friendly and very easy to talk to and bounce ideas off of and concerns, and just really genuinely interested in seeing me succeed, which I think is amazing. So I have taken out student loans to pay for my education. That is just the option that was going to work for me best, as I am not working. I am currently staying home full-time with both of my littles and parenting my other children as well. And then we are very active in our church. We do youth ministry. We're the youth leaders, my husband and I, at our church, and other outreach programs and things that we are invested in as well. So we do have a very busy schedule. So online schooling was the best option for me. So why did I choose nurse practitioner over physician assistant? So if you're going to school to become a physician assistant, you do not have to already be a nurse to do that. If you choose to become a nurse practitioner, you have to become a nurse. So I was already a nurse, so the decision to become a nurse practitioner obviously was I was kind of a shoe-in for that pathway. So what do I want to do as a nurse practitioner when I am done with school? Well, I don't 100% know exactly what I want to do at this point. I have a love for taking care of the geriatric population, so I think in some capacity it will be taking care of the older population. But I also was discussing with some family yesterday that I really, really want to be able to donate my time. Obviously, I have to be able to provide for my family, but I want to volunteer in some capacity in a free clinic or have my own practice where I am able to help people who are struggling with not having insurance, not having funds to be able to take, their kids to see the doctor, to treat just everyday illnesses, ear infections, strep throat, upper respiratory kind of things like that. So I want to be able to offer that, as part of being the hands and feet of Jesus. That's something that I truly desire and strive to want to do, is to be able to offer free health care for people. Now, once again, that may look, a variety of different ways. I may only be able to do that, once a month, twice a month, something like that. But it is definitely something that I want at some point, and I am praying about and asking God to open those doors. Another passion that I have is for people who struggle with drug addictions. And I hold this near and dear to my heart. I've had friends and family both who have suffered with this, and so it's very important to me that I feel like I am giving back to the community of individuals who are struggling with addiction. That may or may not be something that you stand behind, and that's fine. We're all different. God lays different things on our hearts for different purposes, and I believe that one of my purposes on life is to help people who struggle in this area. So that's something else that I really long to do with my nurse practitioner. And I know that there are different capabilities, I guess, or limits to what nurse practitioners can do as far as script authority and diagnosis and treatment and so on and so forth. So I'm not sure exactly what all opportunities will be available to me, but it's definitely something I will be researching out, and I hope to learn a little bit more about while I am in school. So what does the nurse practitioner program look like? So when you already have your associate's degree at South University, the first approximate year of your education, depending upon what credits that you have that transfer in from your previous education experiences, your first year-ish is completing all of the courses that are required to obtain your Bachelor's of Science in Nursing, so your BSN. So they don't call it I'm getting my BSN and then I'm getting my Master's. It's just an online transition from Associates to MSN is what the program is. So, but for that first year, I'm working on the BSN courses, so that's what I'm currently taking. I'm on my third course as we speak, and so once the first year-ish is over, I will have successfully completed all the BSN courses. And if I needed to, at that point, stop and request to have my bachelor's, I can do that. However, I don't anticipate that being what I do, but it is nice to know that that is an option. It's not, if you don't finish the entire transition program, you're just completely out. No, if you successfully complete all the BSN courses, you do receive the BSN that degree. So at the completion of the associate to MSN program, I will receive both the BSN and the master's degree at the same time. So that's rather exciting. So that is why I went back to school, because of the change in my career, and I was feeling like that is what the Lord wanted for my life in this moment. That is how I became a stay-at-home mom, going from being a full-time working nurse in management and that crazy routine and that crazy schedule and trying to keep up with everything all the time, to then becoming a stay-at-home mom. And this crazy chaotic schedule of trying to find organization and why I chose nurse practitioner over physician assistant and what school I am going to. So that's a little bit of a recap about what I talked about in the video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave those down below. I would love to answer any questions that you have. And if there are any other videos that you would like to see about nurse practitioner, about what all you can do as a nurse practitioner, what fields, what opportunities there are, what do nurse practitioners make. I won't get into that in this video as it's getting to be a little bit long, but I'm gonna wrap this video up. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. It's been a video that has been on my heart. I really wanted to share. I keep making mention of the fact that I have made a big change in my life recently, and I wanted to record this, and life has just so crazy and hectic, as you can imagine, online school and church and littles and life. And yeah, so finally, this long-awaited video has been recorded. So thank you so much for watching it, guys. I really appreciate your time. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing now. Join our online family and ministry. We would love to have you guys. So don't forget, wherever you are, like doing online nursing school and juggling babies in a house, and in all things, to stay kingdom-minded. See you in the next video. God bless.